listening to The Sizzle on Iron Skillet Radio and Iron Skillet Television.
All right, boy. We ready? You ready? We're ready, boy.
Come on.
Okay. Let's get ready. Count it down, Rich. Selecta.
4 man. 3 man. 2. 1 man.
Oh, you know who it is. You know what it is. It's the Sizzle in the building. It's Super Bowl time. We're going to be talking about Super Bowl, doing the Super Bowl things. It's Super Bowl time, and we come to bring you Super Bowl cheering gear. You know how it is. Super Bowl is here. Thank you.
Wow, you made that up. I can't believe you just came off the top of your dome with that one. That was great.
I can't believe I even said it, but I did it, and it's here. You know who's in the building. Wow. Rich Sizzle's in the building. Jay Sizzle's in the building. We've got to talk about the Super Bowl. It's here. I mean, it's here. It's real now.
Finally.
Until you get it from the Sizzle, it's not really real. It's all fizzle until it sizzles. I haven't used that one in a long time. I haven't talked about
Wow.
So, okay, gentlemen, Super Bowl's here. We've got to talk about what's going to happen. What's not going to happen? Joe Burrow, is he going to be the best quarterback on the field, or is Matthew Stafford going to take his team to victory, LA style? I don't know. All I will know is that it's supposed to be the hottest Super Bowl in recorded history. 87 plus degrees.
1 million degrees.
Yes.
1 million degrees.
1.5 million degrees.
There's gonna be some people actually passing out there. You know,
I'm just trying to see.
It's gonna be brutal.
How do you sell tickets to this game for, what was it, 6,000 the last I looked? Let me look back and see.
Who's got average money like that just laying around? I mean, literally just laying around coins.
It's tax
you know what I'm
time.
saying?
Everybody do. What you talking about? Everybody got tax money.
everybody filed early. But you know what though? They got that child credit. They taking their money out. Everybody, there's gonna be some salty people out here. You're gonna get your check and it's gonna be $37.
What if you end up having to pay all that money back? You just like,
they still got about kids, man. They'll make it up on the back end. They ain't worried about that.
What about all them people that were taking what was that loan called?
PPP loan.
PPI loan. Whatever. Yeah. What about all them people?
All the
they're giving out 30 grand.
Ex-Bears who've gone to jail.
They forgave most people.
Oh my God.
No, they didn't forgive Bears receivers. They went to prison.
Oh my God. Those
don't go there. Don't go there. There's a whole nother story. You know what I'm saying? That was the business.
Hey man, I got an idea.
Nothing to do with a 401k.
What's that, bro? Man, we could just fill in all this paperwork and ain't nobody ever gonna know. Straight up. Yeah. I just tell you, man, that's what smoking weeds do to you.
The weeds. Smoking. So let's talk about the weeds.
Wow, what was that?
I don't know. I guess that's
we're gonna talk about weed.
that's the weed alarm. It's like,
I thought we were talking about the Super Bowl, but I guess we're gonna have another bowl we're talking about.
Yeah, never know. It's the Super Bowl. Like Snoop is there, Jack. And congratulations.
Dude.
Big shout out to Snoop for buying the whole discography and owning Death Row Records. Now we're gonna have new albums from Death Row, the same album 20 years from now. Congratulations.
I know, right? Hey, did he put any extra bucks on Shug's on his commissary?
You know? Probably not.
So that would be just wrong if he bought all the Death Row stuff and don't even drop an extra 20 on the commissary so he can get a Susie Q.
The only Susie Q he's going to be getting in there is somebody named Susie Q.
You stop it. You stop it.
Some dude named Susie Q. What'd you say? Oh, no.
Said it's chocolate with a gushy feel in the middle. It's just
wow.
My new roommate, Susie
Can we
Q.
put the show back on the radio?
Okay, all right. So I've been trying to ask you all about the Super Bowl, but you just won't let me Super Bowl. So Super Bowl me. Tell me something, man. I think the Cincinnati Wildcats will go ahead and beat all over the Los Angeles Goats. I think that will happen.
Do you?
I had to turn my volume up for that. What'd you say?
You predict that the Cincinnati Bengals are going to win against the LA Rams?
I do. And what I need you to do is talk me out of this before I place my Bovada bet and go to Vegas and put my money. All odds.
To put your prop down.
Yes, I'm doing it now.
So what is the what's the spread? What did it look like?
4.
Horrible.
It's 4. It's 4 points. So usually you get 3 for just being at. Yeah, usually you get 3 for just being at home. So this is really a pick 'em right now. That's how they got it. That's how they got it betted right now.
But the Rams,
literally a pick 'em.
The Rams are the favorite, right?
Mm-hmm.
Rams are a favorite. They're giving up. They're giving up for, yeah.
For all intents and purposes.
But you get 3.
This is a home game for them, right?
Absolutely, but you get 3 for being at home regardless. So literally, they're just saying this is a 1-point game.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? That they think this is going to be a field goal because Cincinnati does have the best field goal kicker in the game. You know, and we saw what Matthew Stafford and them
tell me that the LA Rams kicker is garbage. Who was it? Was it Gay? Matt Gay?
McPherson knows Money McPherson.
I know that.
He don't miss.
I'm talking about the Rams field goal kicker. Like I say, he's hot garbage.
No, I'm not saying he's hot garbage, but I'm just saying if it comes down push to shove, if it's a field goal to win this thing, Money McPherson says we going to Disney World. Yeah, that's what he says when he walking on the field. Oh, we we going to Disney World. He do his Disney World commercial before he kicks the football.
So you're telling me this whole game is going to come down to a kicker? That's what you're saying to me.
Yeah. Look, this is what I'm telling you right now for a fact. All right. We saw the Rams. What did the Rams do against the Bucks? Almost got beat. If it wasn't and the Bucks surge from behind. Surge. All right. Surge. What happened to all that offense in the second half? Right. So if this coaching group out here with Cincinnati can make the proper adjustments and get ODB in control, because I think ODB is the whole thing that's going to make the Rams go. It's ODB, because he's going to be one-on-one. They're going to double Cooper Kupp. They're not going to let Cooper Kupp go buck wild running all over the field. They're not going to allow that to happen. ODB is going to have to win one-on-one. If he doesn't win one-on-one and they don't have Tyler Higbee to check down to, I'm telling you right now, you could see some implosion going on, because you saw the GOAT almost bring the Bucks back. What was that, 24 points, something crazy like that? That he came back, he almost did it again.
True that.
You know, I'm telling you right now, if Matthew Stafford starts seeing Joe Burrow, the ghost of Tom Brady, start coming back after him again, I think you're going to see Joe Burrow just give it up. Like my man Kyler Murray did when he threw that interception down there in the end zone. Remember that, when he just chucked it up over his shoulder? You can see Matthew Stafford doing that because he ain't used to winning time. You know, he ain't used to winning time. He used to playing in Detroit. You know, that's where quarterbacks went to die. Man, throw 4,000 yards out there, and what was their record out there?
0-6.
Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
and he throwing for a million yards.
I think I've got a different script of this game.
Okay.
I agree with you, G Sizzle. I do think the Bengals are going to pull this off. And I think it's going to go like this. I think that the Rams will be up at half.
Okay.
I think the Bengals, as they have done, will make adjustments. Joe Burrow will say, hold my cigar, go out there and figure out a way to score points and get it done. I don't think it's going to be down to a field goal. I think the Bengals are going to win by 4. I think I've got a score of like
wow.
I think I say like 31-27 is what I think I predict.
Well, okay, so we're talking about what is going to happen. And on the next show, we'll probably break down in more specifics what's going to happen if Joe Burrow wins and this turns the tide. But right now, Rich, Jay is saying that the ODB likes it raw. He's going to keep it hardcore, and he can't be effed with on the field. So this whole game is going to come down to the old dirty doing his thing and getting up the field. Okay. So that's what you're telling me. You're saying, Jay, the run game
I'm telling you right now.
And nothing else is going to matter but ODB.
I'm telling you right now, it's going to come down to Matthew Stafford hitting the ODB down. Tell me when you see this happening now, when he gets that one-on-one and he looks to stem to the inside, he breaks it back outside, Matthew Stafford's going to have to be able to drop that ball in between that corner and that safety. If he can put that ball in that slot to ODB, it's going to be a big day because ODB is going to get free. The question is, can Matthew Stafford stick that ball in that hole where he needs to stick it into? I don't know, because this is going to be a lot of pressure that Matthew Stafford has never had before. Now, does he have one of the best defenses he's ever had? Yes. But I do believe at some point in time, it's going to be on his arm to take the Rams and win this football game. I just don't know if Matthew Stafford has it in him. And I like Matthew Stafford. I just don't think he has it in him. And you got to think there's a reason why ODB has been shuffled around the NFL. There's a reason why that is. Why aren't they paying ODB what ODB is supposed to be getting? Can he make the big catch down, or can he get open if he has to? You know what I'm saying? On a consistent basis. The world wants to know.
ODB goes out and he makes 2 catches in New York that everybody's watching. And all of a sudden, he's the greatest wide receiver of all time. ODB's hype man must be the same hype man that hyped up yours truly in Chicago. What was his name? Trubisky. Like, dude, okay, you had one good season and a couple of great catches. What else have you done? What have you done? What did you do in Cleveland? I'll wait, Jay. You can't remember.
I'm saying.
He is.
Absolutely.
Not get me wrong. He's a professional football player. He is good. I am just saying I would not put the game on the line and say I'm going to chuck it up to Odell Beckham and see if he comes down with it. I'm not doing that.
Right. And I'm going to tell you what. That young fella, Jamar Chase, over there, Joe Namath.
I'll chuck it up to him and see him come down with it. Absolutely.
Right. That Joe Namath Burrow over there is going to be chucking this ball down there too. I'm telling you. That kid's going to come up big.
Jamar
you talk about.
Is Randy Moss reincarnated. That boy.
Absolutely.
And I told you all early, I told he dropped a couple of passes in preseason, and I was on this show. I said, don't worry, don't panic, draft him anyway. And you saw what happened. Yeah.
We have for the first time in NFL history, we have the number 1 and 2 ranked wide receivers playing in the Super Bowl at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to tell you right now, Jamar Chase might be the best wide receiver on the field. And I'm including Cooper Kupp on that one.
I agree.
Because he can run away from you. And he can go up and get the ball. He's going to win his one-on-ones. He's been winning them all year. He's going to continue to win them. And Joe Burrow is going to sit in the pocket because that is a man who's unafraid. He's going to sit in the pocket and let the football go. And we've seen what he's been able to do.
Yeah.
And you know what? He could dance the gritty too. You know what I'm saying? I don't see Matthew Stafford hitting that down there.
No, I think the intangibles that we aren't talking about is the run game. Who can establish a run game? Who can take clock off? Now, with Cincinnati, you've really only got a 3-down back, and he's a pretty decent one. I'm not going to take anything away from that guy. He's played pretty good, Joe Mixon. But on the other end, Darrell Henderson is going to be playing in this game. He is back, assuming to be healthy. Mm-hmm. Now, what does that do for the run game in the Rams? A lot. The question is, will Cincinnati be able to clog in those holes and say, hey, we're not going to give you those 4 or 5 yard gains. We're going to shut you down in 1 or 2 yards and make you throw on 3rd and long. If they can do that, it's going to be a long game for the Rams. If the Rams decide to run the ball and they have traction, it's going to be a long game for the Bengals.
Well,
what the thing is going to be, and like you're saying, is the run game. And you look at Joe Mixon, the Rams can't get run on. We saw that. We're going to see them. They're going to double team Aaron Donaldson. They're going to come off the ball and try to knock him off the ball. Now, he's probably one of the greatest defenders that we ever seen, but when you put 200-300 pounders on him, pushing at the same time, they're gonna get him moving in reverse. Yeah. I think you're gonna look. Joe Mixon might be the key to this whole ball game. If he can get in here and rush over 100 yards, which is a real possibility, and that means the Bengals are controlling the football. That means Matthew Stafford has to air the ball out, and now we're talking about, can this safeties of the Bengals go out here and ball hawk and go get this ball? Because this ball is going up in the air at some point in time. Matthew Stafford's throwing a pick. He's throwing a pick. I don't know when he's throwing it, but he's throwing it at some point in time.
Right. And the thing about Joe Mixon is he can catch the ball too. If you throw
absolutely
catch it. He reminds me a lot of Matt Forte in his abilities. He can run you over and he can catch the ball. He can route run. He is very underrated running back that should get a lot more credit and recognition that he doesn't get.
Well, I think it's because he's injured. He's been injured a lot over the past few years.
True.
But one of the good points is,
healthy.
You finally got, I think we're all coming to the agreement that both sides, the Rams and when we look at Cincinnati, they're both healthy. Well, for the most part, as healthy as they're going to be or healthy as they've been all year. So it's going to be a lot of going back and forth. So we're going to break it off here. We're going to leave this episode here. But when we come back, we're going to talk about what happens with not only individual players, as we just did player breakdown. We're going to talk about what happens beyond this Super Bowl, what happens after SoFi. It's a lot we've got to talk about, a lot we've got to cover. You know who it is. You know what it is. It's The Sizzle here on Iron Skillet Radio and Iron Skillet Television. And we will see you, my friends, when we return, and we'll see you on the other side.
Make sure that you follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Iron Skillet Sports. And remember to like, share, and subscribe to Iron Skillet Sports on YouTube at Iron Skillet Sports.